So I got a call this morning from one of my clients out of Chicago. You know, she said, "Eldra, I'm coming to town and I'm gonna need me a new unit." I said, "Whoa, okay. When you coming?" She said, "I'll be there tomorrow about 2 o'clock." I said, "Oh shoot!" So I hurry up and got up and said, "I got to make this wig for her." So this is me right now. I'm taking the closure piece and I'm just gonna kind of sew it onto the top. And this is only to make sure that the closure is straight. I'm not doing a whole lot of stitching around it. It's just like a stitch here, and then I go about 2 inches further back and another stitch just to get it on there. Because I'm gonna cut all the thread off once I sew it on the sewing machine. So what this is this a custom unit by Elgin Charles. Now, yeah, they cost about 2 or 3 times more than the normal wigs that are out there. And there's a reason why. The normal wigs out there are processed hair. The factory has to process it so they can make these wigs in mass production, volume. But a custom unit is different because it's not processed hair. Well, you can use processed hair, but I don't. I use nothing but the natural virgin cuticle hair. It came straight off the person's head, cut in a ponytail, and you match the textures and you make a wig out of it. So I already put that closure on there. Now I'm getting ready to sit down at the sewing machine. And I'm gonna go all the way around the thread that I had done on the mannequin head. I'm just gonna sew all the way around until I get it to the other end, and then I'm gonna cut out the thread that I used at first. Now back to the custom unit. When you do a custom unit, especially when you can sew it on a sewing machine, that means the threads will not pop, it'll be durable, and it'll last a long time. Also, the hair texture is going to be the kind of hair that you can wash and wear, let dry naturally. You can flat iron it, you can curl it, and it's always going to be soft and beautiful. Now, usually women who wear their hair, who sew the wigs on, or wear the unit every day, they sleep in it, they bathe in it, they work out in it, they make love in it. Of course, I had to go there. And they do all those things, so it becomes like an appendage. It's a part of them. So when people wear their hair like that, of course, they want the best hair. They want to make sure it doesn't tangle in the back. They want to make sure that it's not crawling or anything like that. So that's why the units are more expensive and they last a long time and the client is very satisfied. This hair can be dyed, it can be bleached up, it can be pretty much anything you can do to it is normal, regular hair. So that's the reason why that people want a custom unit by Elgin Charles. Now, I just got through sewing in my little label. You know, you want to always brand yourself. So that's my little logo in the inside. So people, when they see this wig, they know it was done by me. Now, I do custom units all the time. If you're interested, just go to elgincharles.com and you will see where the units are and you can see the pricing of them. And then you can order them online and I will make you a custom unit. And I tell you, it's nothing like it. You'll never want another kind of wig again. But I understand the ladies who like to change their hairstyle every time you turn around. So they got a whole lot of little inexpensive wigs. I have women that come in here, they just want to spend $400 max on a wig. That's all they budget. I said, okay. And sometimes those wigs can last a long time. But the hair quality is not going to be the same. Look at that hair. Look how pretty that hair is. That's that beautiful, beautiful raw hair. I believe this is Indian hair, virgin Indian hair. Yes. Oh, I love it. Anyway, back to my story. If you want to get a custom unit from me, you can go on my website at elgincharles.com and just go to the shop and then go to units. And you can see the different prices of the units. And just let me know if you want one, I'll make you one. And they usually come in small, medium, and large. Usually medium fits everybody's head. We want to customize it so that it fit well. So you can take a measuring tape and just measure from one ear to the other, and you can pretty much determine the uh, how big you want it. And normally, a person's head is between 22 to 23 inches, okay, all the way around. So there I go. I just sewed in the first weft on the wig, and I'm combing through it, and you're gonna see how I build this wig up. Now the base, that base right there, I like this base because it breathes. The plastic that is on there, I will take off, and it will just be that band. And you can breathe. You can get into your hair and all your scalp if you need to. This is good for people who wear their wigs every day, that they sew it on. It's also good if you don't, but I just prefer this because they can get to their scalp. And you don't have all that buildup inside when you take it down. When you take the unit down and undo the braids, sometimes you have a lot of buildup in there from shampooing it, washing it, adding conditioner, and just from, sweat alone. I'm taking the second track and I'm sewing around. I know you're saying, well, I can't see nothing, Elgin. I know. Like I said, this woman called at the last minute, talking about she needed a wig. And I was like, oh, shoot, this is $2,000 because this is about, what, 20 inches long? And then I got to put highlights in it and everything. So let me get on this job right now. So I just threw up the camera because I'm a content creator. I said, well, let me just try to capture this moment. See, I went there. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put another track in between that. You saw the space that was in there, right? Between the two. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. The reason why I did that, it makes it easier for me to make sure that the wefts are, that the wefts go around the wig perfectly. You don't want it to go zigzaggy because they can feel the zigzag inside. And trust me, I've done some zigzag. But I just want to make sure that you get in there nice and close and then it looks good. I want to thank you so much for everybody that tunes into my little content that I'm creating. I appreciate it. I love you for it. I love all y'all that has bought the hair care products, all the comments and everything. So if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to get more subscribers. That's the whole deal. And also, give me a comment. You can put a comment about whether you want me to make you a wig or not. Or you can give me a comment where you feel that, I'd rather buy my store bought. The reason why I don't spend all that money on the hair is because, I like to change my style and I like to do this and I like that. I understand that. You can, if you want to make that comment, go ahead. And I do have those wigs too. I have the inexpensive wigs. I have my factory that can make anything I want. But the problem is that I guess they come back and bite me in the butt. They come back and they say this hair tangled underneath. I washed my hair and it matted. I went to the beach and it just started drawing up. And I've had so many horror stories when it comes to hair and women with the hair and what happens. I don't know. I think sometimes it's a spiritual thing, So anyway, here am I. I'm steady going forward. And let's see where I am at. Okay, I'm just steady going forward, taking my time and making this beautiful, beautiful unit. Now, if you're a hairstylist or if you're not a hairstylist, if you just like to play with the craft, then this is something that you can master. The reason why I started doing this is because I'm all about making the money. And if I can get $2,000 off a wig, and I can make that wig within 2 hours, and then the cost of the hair, which is much more than normal, I can make a nice profit. But the thing about it, even though I'm making a profit, the client definitely gets her money worth.
This wig can last her 2 to 3 years. It's a very nice wig. It's wonderful, and it'll last a good while. And if you have any kind of like shedding at the closure piece, it can be replaced because it's all handmade. So if you're interested in a custom wig, go to elginCharles.com and go on shop and go under the units and pick you one and let me know. And you can go online and order it. Now I'm just going now at the bottom of this wig. I'm starting to lay the track at the bottom and I'm gonna work my way up. And it's real easy. Just take your time and go from the right side to the left side is what I do. Now, I want to thank all you out there who have really, really supported me with this hair care product. This keratin Botox line has really done well. It is selling like crazy and the people are calling back, really loving it. And the reason why they love it is because it does not change the texture of your hair. It just softens it and makes it more pliable, easier to work with. So if you're interested in the keratin Botox, go to elgincharles.com and place your order. I also got over there bundles too. Any bundle you want, I have natural hair, I have wavy, curly, and straight. So if you're interested, go over to elgincharles.com. And don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. So now I have to open up another bundle because usually to make a wig, you're going to have a closure and 2 bundles of hair. That's usually what it takes to make a full unit. Now, if the hair is very, very long and you want it thicker, then maybe you have to put in maybe 3 bundles of hair. But 2 usually is enough to give you enough density where the hair is full and everything looks good and you just look fabulous. Now I'm showing you right here, that is the end of the ear area of the base of the wig. And that's important to make sure you have enough tracks going from the closure all the way down to that part there on the wig, because that's going to take care of everything above the ear. And then once you get that done, you can just go back in the back and just add those tracks going up the back. And then the hair will be dispersed throughout the unit very nicely where every track covers. Now, I'll tell you again, this hair, the reason why these wigs are so expensive is because this is really good hair. This is the cuticle, Remy Indian hair that you can use over and over again. You can wash it and let it dry naturally and it'll have a nice wave to it. Or you can just blow it out and you can curl it. Or you can set it. You do anything you want with it. It's a very good grade of hair. And that's what makes the difference between my custom unit versus a wig you buy off the market. The wig on the market, the hair is processed. So therefore, it doesn't have the quality. It doesn't move. It doesn't hold curls like the natural hair. So I recommend the natural hair if you want to take it up to a luxury level. This hair is so beautiful. It feels so good. It does not itch. And when it's custom, it fits you perfectly. And you'll just love everything about it. So just take your time and go ahead and go back and forth, back and forth. And I tell you, I made this wig within 2 hours. I went straight through it, as you can see. And next thing I know, I was done. Not a bad amount of time to custom make someone a wig. Now, you know, back in the day, we used to stand and put it on a mannequin head and we used to sew the tracks on there like we do a weave. We just sew it onto the net. But I finally figured out how to do it on the sewing machine, because when you sew it by hand, if you happen to pop a thread or something, the whole weft will come loose on the unit, on the wig base. So when you do it by by sewing machine, it won't do that at all. It'll stay on that wig, it won't come loose, and it's very comparable to the ones you buy already manufactured. but it's a better quality when you do it yourself. So this is just another service that I offer. I've been offering this service for years, and I have a clientele of people who buy it once every year, every 2 years. And if they really want to splurge, they may go every 6 months and try to get a new piece. It's nothing like new hair. It's like buying a new dress. It's like buying a new pair of shoes. It's just the newness of it all. And this is my luxury brand wig, custom made by Elgin Charles. So I recommend that if it's something that you want to do to step up to another level, then perhaps you may want to try it. But I do understand if it's a little bit too much when you can get like 3 of these for the price of one. But I'm just telling you, those 3 are going to wear out, and this one is going to keep on going. That's just food for thought. Think about it. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much. I love all you. I appreciate you. I thank you for all the comments. I thank you for all the love. And this is just one little video that I decided to do since I had to make this wig for this client coming from Chicago. And there you go. I have finished the wig and it looks beautiful. Gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Now I'm going through, checking everything out, making sure everything is perfect. And I think I see something. Oh, there's a space right there in the middle. So I have enough hair left. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add that little piece of hair just to make sure this wig is complete. Look at that pretty hair. I'll tell you. That's why they call me the Emperor of Hair, because there's nothing in hair that I haven't figured out how to do. And this is just another lesson to learn. For all of you out there who want to learn how to make a wig, or if you just want to buy a custom wig, it's up to you. And look at me, my little nose twitching. They say in the Chinese astrology, I'm a rat. I look like a rat because I keep doing my nose twinkle, twinkle, like I'm bewitched or something. But thank you again. I can tell you how much I love you. And I can tell you how much I appreciate you. So if you appreciate me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get these followers up, get these subscribers up. Look at me just twiddle, twiddle, twiddling away like a little rat. Ratfucius. All right, now I've just finished that up. I'm looking through it one more time, get it my final look. And there you go. Look, I have to try it on. Watch. Uh-oh, this is a very important part. You see that part right there? That's the part underneath the closure. You want to go back and cut that part off. And the reason why is because you want the front to be so thin and so flat that when you put it on, it lays up against your hairline and it looks very natural. See that? It's beautiful. And of course, I'm going in and take all that plastic out of the base. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I appreciate you. And as you see, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. And I just love that you love watching what I do. And I love sharing with you. Again, thank you so much. And don't forget to follow. There my baby is. Come on, girl, I'm ready for you. And I'm gonna go in and put some highlights in it just to give dimension in the color. But as you can see, that hair has a shine that no other hair has. Thank you again. Bye.